Listen, our next group for my third hour class, this is Aaron Kroller, Michael Hagan, Max Baer, Chance Phillips, and Nick Gardner, and it's
Let me tell you a story. 2 years ago, my family and I traveled down to Texas for Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving was great. We had ham, turkey, stuffing, everything that makes that Thanksgiving meal everything you've been waiting for. I'm now in that food coma, and before I even hit my pillow, I'm asleep. Then at 2 a.m., my dad wakes me up. He's yelling, he's screaming. His eyes are popping out of his head. He's frustrated at me. I'm not sure why. I'm still half asleep. He drags me downstairs and tells me to go look at my grill. I go out. It's one cold, rainy day in Texas. And I see that I left my grill on all night long. We've all been in this situation. Now when I bend down, turn off the valve, I realize all the problems that just occurred. The financial problem. I'm now going to have to pay my dad back. The lack of pride as he heckles me from behind. And the safety problem. My whole house could have gone to the flames that day. My name is Michael. I'm Max. I'm Nick.
I'm Aaron, and we are Gas Guard. So the story that Michael just told could have happened to any of us. Many Americans are forgetting to shut off their gas grills. And this creates an overall safety hazard for their families and their houses. And this is because we are trained to turn the burners on high for about 7 minutes to burn off the extra fats and juices left over from cooking. There are around 18,000 gas grill-related injuries per year, and there are around 9,000 injuries or home fires per year caused by gas grills. Not only is it a safety concern, but it's an unneeded expense, especially if you have a natural gas line, you could leave it running for weeks. And there's over $37 million in property loss per year from gas grills. These numbers are ridiculous.
At Gas Guard, we have the solution to this problem. You have created a valve that connects to the gas line on your propane or natural gas grill with the access to have a mobile application. When the valve senses gas coming out of your tank, it sends a notification to your application alerting the user that they have gas coming out of the grill. From there, they can either set a timer on when they want their gas to shut off, or they can use our automatic shut-off feature and shut off the gas from wherever they are.
Now at Gas Guard, we don't have any true direct competitors, but we do have several indirect competitors. Now, they are very different from us. One is only a CO2 detector, and the other two are manual shut-off, or manual timers. Now, if you're going to cook something that's over 60 minutes, it's not going to happen. It's going to shut the gas off on the grill, and it's going to turn your grill off as well.
Our product is unique because it combines a timer with the automatic shut-off function. So you can either set a timer before you start grilling, or you can shut it off automatically from your phone wherever you are. It also has a flow meter that detects gas going through your grill and sends a notification on your phone, letting you know the gas is still running. Our product is the only product that has an application that connects with the valve itself. For our customer segment, we're mainly targeting service dads ages 30 and up because at this age, they have family and are worried about safety while grilling.
Total market is 7.5 million, and we thought what better to represent this than a big, juicy burger. We got this number from 115 million gas grills in the U.S., times 85% of people who are tech-savvy enough to use our product. Our serviceable market is 7.2 million, and this is where Gas Guard we think we can take a huge bite out of this market. This is men aged 30 to 60 in Lake and McHenry counties. Our market share in year 1 is 312,000. This is 2,500 products sold, which is 12.5% conversion.
So, to test the validity of our product, during our pilot stage, Nick and Chance worked on developing a website and Facebook page. Max is working on prototype development and CAD development, while Michael and I have been working on customer research. So for customer research, as you can see in this picture, we set up a booth at the Barrington Area Community Business Expo and talked to around over 150 people there. We also sent out a survey that has gotten around 30 responses, and Michael has done over 50 door-to-doors. So during our pilot stage, we got around 55 emails, and these 55 emails represent people who say, yes, I'd like to keep up with Gas Guard, and if they're on the market, I would prefer this one. And the two main things that we were really trying to validate during our MVP stage were, do people like the technology that we have, and how much are people really willing to pay? So 79% of people said they're willing to pay within a range of $100 to $200. And this is because they understand the technology Nest owns a thermostat where you can control your temperature from wherever you are and monitor the temperature in your house. The downside is Nest costs around $250, where our product is much less. And then 61% of the people we talked to said their favorite feature about our product is the convenience of having an application to shut off the gas. This really does validate that people like the technology we have. 32% of people said their favorite feature is that it really improves safety, and the other 7% said it will eventually save them money.
Now, as Aaron mentioned, as part of our pilot phase, we want to create a prototype to help demonstrate the function of our final product to prospective customers. And it's right here. So, as our final product, we will be selling this valve right here with those certain components combined to a more palatable product, like this cat design, which I created myself. Now, once the user will get their notification, they would simply push a button on their phone like this, and their valve will close like this, shutting off the gas pump from their tank to their burners.
As I stated, our revenue in year 1 is $212,000. In year 5, we hope to jump up around $8 million, 56,000 products sold. Our big jump is from year 3 to year 4, which we hope to open up gas cards, not only gas valves in homes, but also water valves or other gas appliances. Our product costs $125. This is the cost to Home Depot, Menards, or Ace Hardware through selling costs. You can make our product for around $70. We got this price from SolidWorks, a manufacturer that helps startup businesses figure out how much their product will cost. We make around $55 per unit. Our revenue and our net income in year 1 will be down $1,000, but in year 5 we'll see around $800,000 with our SG&A costs around $2 million. This number comes mostly from IT budget, marketing costs, and app development.
Now, while we were at the Business Expo, professional marketer Z. Heffernan offered us, or said to us that if we ever need help with our marketing, she would help us for free. Now, our most important marketing is word of mouth. We're hoping that all of you go to your, tell your friends and family how safe you feel knowing that gas card is always there to make sure that no gas is being leaked in your gas tank and that no fires will ever occur. Also, in the near future, we're hoping to work with the Underwriters Lab to get their seal of approval. Now, we're hoping that the customer will see the seal of approval and they'll be able to trust our product the day that they buy it. At first, we used Facebook as a free marketing strategy. We tested the waters as a paid marketing strategy as well. For $5, we've had over 3,000 views on our page. Now imagine how many views we'd get if we had $10, $15, even $50.
For our 5-year exit strategy, we are looking to sell to strategic buyers such as Nest or Weber Grill. Like I said before, Nest has similar technology but with a home thermostat, and Weber Grill is actually a locally owned company that we find will be very easy to get in contact with. They work with gas grills, and our products would improve their customer satisfaction. So today, we are asking for $40,000. And this $40,000 is broken up into app development for $30,000. The front-end development of the app will be completed by the mobile apps development class here at the high school. And the $30,000 will be for the back-end development of the app, so connecting the valves to the application. We've been marketing about $150 because we believe that the best way to interact with our customer is face-to-face. We have a legal about $7,800, and this will be for LLC, provisional fees, and a utility patent. And we have a pretty cushion of about $1,800 and a maximum cumulative loss of $150. For $40,000, we are willing to give you 15% of our company. We got this from a post-money valuation of $600,000. We have a money multiple of 19.4. So we know that we're not only asking for the most money of all the groups here today, but we have presented you with the most innovative product that has gone through Business Incubator 1. Right before your eyes, we've turned an idea into a prototype. And now it's time to take that prototype and to turn it into a product that will eliminate all the risks and frustrations that come with grilling. Of course, we strive on being cutting edge, but our main priority is the safety of everyone's families. So with your $40,000 and pre-orders that we are ready to take from the audience after the program, help us get a gas guard in every backyard. Thank you.
Guys, I had a question about the technology. When you spend $30,000 on the back end, Does it matter down the road when you go from Bluetooth to, say, an IP-based control? Is that $30,000 sunk? Is it lost? Or do you have to spend it again to make it compatible?
The $30,000 that we're asking for is really for the development of our application, which is going to be connecting it to IP address. We don't really plan on having it connected to Bluetooth. We plan on going right to an IP address because that's what Nest is on. And that's what makes our product be able to turn off your gas panel.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, great job, and very cool that you've come up with an innovative product that hasn't been done. So I think that's very cool to come out of Barrington. So the question is, have you checked into the feasibility of the utility patent? You know, are you confident that you'll be able to get a patent on this?
There are some patents on a normal gas ball valve, but there's no patents on a product like this.
Great.
Wonderful job. Your marketing, the way you came out, uniforms, you had me at hello, great job. And Aaron, it's probably the best clothes I've seen so far. So I feel compelled to say that. Talk to me a little bit about the legal and liabilities. You are messing with gas. We talked about the injuries and things like that. Help me understand who you talked to, how you came up with those numbers. You don't have to worry about underwriter's lab. I'm really just talking about the liability side.
Yeah, so our liability is huge because this gas valve is attached to your gas code, which could cause fire. So one of our biggest things that we're looking into it, as Nick said, was the underwriter's lab. We contacted the underwriter's lab, gas specifically appliances, and they said it would take around 6 months for us to get to it. And so if we send in a prototype or a CAD, we just have to wait around 6 months to get it back with U-level. I think that's like one of the biggest things to get rid of that liability and make people like feel safe with our product.
Can you maybe elaborate a little bit more on the $30,000 cost for the app? One, does it have to be an app or could it be a mobile-friendly website? And if it is an app, is it only an iPhone app or is it an Android app? And as investors, would we have to expect to double that eventually if it's not compatible with both?
So with our application, we're intending on first producing one for iOS because that's where mainly our target market is. And
30,000 we got so low was because of the mobile apps group that we're working on all the front end and all the looks of it and basic functions. We have not talked to any specific app developers. Our mentor did say that an app developer offshore would cost around $30,000, and so we just that price is all from mobile apps and most of the work done.
And the front end part of the app is being done by a classmate who's taking the app development class.
Right.
You recognize that $40,000 is a lot of money, and we've talked about scrapping this in the past. So is this your best and final offer, or is there any way you can do it for less than $40,000?
This right now, we hope to get a final product set for $30,000. But if you give us less money, we'll definitely work to find some way to make our product. We can look into giving equity in our company, but also looking at taking a loan and just trying to get our app development that way. But right now, this price is not set in stone. We could also go free for legal for a bit and try to make it.
And that is one way to do it, is to not go forward with a patent until you sell enough and then do a patent later. I mean, it's a little risky, but it's a way to de-risk some of those.
How did you engineer this product? Did someone give you guidance on that, or who did that?
So I had some help from my father. I created the prototype, but he definitely gave me the ball and creating the prototype. I came up with most ideas on how to create it. He provided me with some materials, but I did most of the work on creating this prototype. I conversed with my colleagues here about what we wanted in our prototype and what we wanted our final function to be.
And do you have training? Where did you learn how to do that? I don't think people are thinking, your age are thinking about doing it.
So I'm part of the PLCW class here at the high school, and many of the parts in our prototype have come from things that we learned in class, like mechanical advantage with wheels and axles and levers in last year's class, and also some of the electrical stuff
Great. Thank you.
Great, thank you. That was Gaz.